Huh? Is that a good color? Let's turn the power up. Oh, that's very... I need to figure out how to control these as a group. You know, things that I'm working on it, you know. Okay, so green. That's very weird Christmas. What do you think? Too similar in colors. Okay, I'm wearing a red shirt, so I probably should be in the blue. And then if I go back to this one, we'll go very Michael Bay. We'll go orange and teal. And yeah, what do you think about that? Hey, this is a total surprise ambush on a Saturday afternoon. I got another guitar from PRS, so I figured I'd hang out and open it. And I don't even know if anybody's going to show up to this. So lead with confidence, as they say. And yeah, so I've got a second PRS. This is a dogwood. Dogwood is a kind of tree. It's the tree of Virginia, right? Something like that. Anyway, tell me where you are, who you are, where are you from? And I'm Jeremy. This is my studio. And if you're watching this, chances are you know who I am. But it's fun. I keep running it. I was at the gym today, and somebody recognized me from YouTube. We didn't meet. He just moved here, and so it was pretty fun. Silver Sky. We have a Silver Sky at the store. I don't have one here. So, yeah. Hey, Robert Clark is here, and Mr. Kramer himself. Greetings from Florida. And, oh, hey. Love Dogwood, Georgia, or Dogwood, Georgia, hour south of the AT. That's awesome. Yeah, so this is a total surprise. I wasn't planning on this. You weren't planning on this. And it just showed up. And so I figured, let's hang out and open some guitars. So this one, if you saw the thumbnail, you probably know what it is. I haven't actually opened it, and I haven't balanced it on my finger. But, so it's especially weird if, like if it's not the guitar that's... I've done an unboxing video and then realized when I opened it that it was not the same guitar that I'd been talking about. So, there's always that. All right. Razor. I've had this. I'm on a good run. I've had this razor probably 5 years now, just sitting on my the ledge. You know, not great for safety. But, hey-o, Andre, thank you. Andre says, great channel. God bless. Man, God bless you too. Cool. Well, nothing to it but to do it, boys and girls. So, let's do this thing. I played the other one. You can see it. There it is. Right there. Played that one forever. How does the audio? I just jumped in and did the same settings as yesterday. I know I need to mute this while I play the guitar, because yesterday listening back to it didn't sound great. Grant, coming from New Hampshire. Hey, Grant. How are you, man? Yeah, so this one says, it's going to be upside down for you, and just out of frame, but PRS Semi. So, did I open it upside down? No, I'm good. Ooh, this one has a case, too. Now, the other guitar, I didn't talk about the price yesterday, and I don't remember it off the top of my head. I can look it up. But it's a good price. I think it's only like $950 for the McCarty $949. For the McCarty SC 594, and this one is in the gold burst, and it's excellent. I set it up last night. I played it for hours last night. Restrung it with some Stringjoys from 10 to 48s, and yeah, I've played it a lot. So here we go. Here's this one. This is going to be a little trickier since, okay, yeah, I'll do it this way. Do all these things, and I do all these settings, and then I change everything at the last second. Ah! I have to tell it where to focus. There we go. Okay, can you hear me? And you can see the guitar now. So, I'll come back over here. Oh boy, that's overexposed. Why are you... Oh, it's because this is black, and I'm very not black. Ooh, that's a fun case. Oh, that's cool. Here we go. Does that stress you out? I'm going to hold it between my knees and come back up here. Go back back to ISO 125. And we're good. So look at that thing. The dog hair finish. So if you don't know, the dog hair finish is where I guess they do white pore fill. Ooh, this one's a little dirty. Not dirty, but this one seems to have been used. There's something shaky in there. The dog hair finish is really cool. It's hard to see on camera. There it is. Can you see that texture in there? So this is a black finish with white pore fill, I guess. And so this one has the same pickups, I believe. The 8515s, which are kind of PRS's take on like a blend of a PAF, like a Gibson style humbucker, and then their own kind of modern thing. And it was pretty surprising. So this one, the one that came yesterday, was literally brand new. Did you catch that yesterday if you watched the show? That one was literally finished. Okay, this one doesn't. Oh, he doesn't have the day that it was completed. The other one was completed on Valentine's Day. So on what, Tuesday? And man, crazy. So, all right. I'm gonna go with the silly strap. Going with the Coke, with the soda cup label. And let's see if it's still in tune. The other one was still pretty much in tune. So here we go. Nope. Nope, not even close. Sounds like jazz chords when I'm trying to play anything else. Big fan of PRS. I recently picked up a PRS Custom 22 10 top. Man, Sam, that's awesome. Hey, this is fun. I know that if we do this on a Saturday, we get a lot more people. Proper hard case, and it's an S2. Yeah, so this is an S2. Does have a proper hard case. It's still, I mean, it feels like an import case. Like, it's not crazy, but it's not the same quality as the cases that the S2s come with. No, this is not an S2. Sorry, I just caught that. This is an SE. Yeah, it's an SE. So let me tune it up, and then I'll play. I'm going to mute this mic while I tune. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that someday. I know, me too. Yeah, I'm hoping to run across a PRS private stock acoustic as well, because they've been on my list to find, and they are so rare. To me, they are a true unicorn. That and an R Taylor, like one of the super high-end boutique-y Taylors. Yeah, that's the one that I'm into. My dog can turn any guitar into dog hair finish. That's funny. All right, I'm going to mute this, and then I'm going to tune, and then, yeah. Okay, I'm out. Right? Can you still hear me? You probably can hear me a little bit. Does that sound good? no coil taps. Now, one thing that I do think is worth saying, is this working right? My level is weird now. What did I do? Why did I mess with anything? What? I also turned the gain down? How did that work? Did it just sound terrible before? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. So one thing, there's no coil taps. Now this is, one of the party tricks that this has is that this is also the piezo version. So it is labeled on the bottom of here. So it says, I'm just in the magnet plug now, but let me mute it and I'll go to the acoustic sound so that you can then blend between them. Okay. I have to remind myself how these controls work. I'm going to Google real quick. I can't remember this off the top of my head, how these controls work. Dude, I'll play some Creed if I can. I literally texted Creed just then. Just tell me quickly. Tell me quickly. Which is which? Do I need to search for pictures? Here we go. Here's what I need. I'll share my screen real quick. Share screen. There we go. Uh-oh. Why did I click it? What have I done? Somebody's webpage. What is happening? Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, I can hear it. So tone is down here. There's the acoustic. I need to turn the amp down to get... So I'm going into a deluxe reverb, so it's going to sound bitey and overdrivey. So then it's volume and volume. So magnetic pickup volume is here. Okay, so... Hold on. They're both down. Okay, so this... Okay, got it. Okay. I like magnetic pickups here on the first volume, and then the second volume back here is the piezo. So I'm going to turn the mic down again and just play around to get some acoustic tones. Yep. Okay. I'm out. Right? Are you hearing me? Okay. Okay, yes, I don't know if that's a believable acoustic tone. I'll come back over. What do you guys think? Is that a believable acoustic tone? Okay. I'm going to go back to the other plug and just go some straight rock and roll. Oh, you could hear it. Oh, whoops. I left the microphone on there. Okay, too confusing, too much going on. So that is the Tone Master. So when in doubt, I use that. So it's silent in the room. What you're hearing is this Aston Origin going into an Apollo Twin with, there's a compressor and a preamp on this, like a Neve and another thing. And then there's no preamp. This is just... So it's the guitar into my pedal board, which there's an Ernie Ball VP Junior with a tuner. Then there's also a Morning Glory V4. That's what you were hearing for the drive. Into that, I haven't played it, but there's the OCE pedals monkey wrench. And then I have two JHS 3 series. Wow. I have three JHS 4, if you count the red remote, JHS pedals. I have the delay, and then I also have the octave reverb, which, let me play the octave reverb for a second. And yeah. I think that thing, that pedal is probably the most fun $100 I've spent in a while. Which I got that one on sale from Sweetwater when they did like 20% off. So Grant says, I love the look and sound of an electric, but I never feel the same playing or dialing in the amp pedals. In fact, I just sold my last electric this morning. Hey, congrats on selling that. Yeah, so I'm with you. I'm probably 60-40. I'm much more into acoustic guitar. Maybe not much. I'm very reticent to say that on YouTube because I don't want to get pigeonholed. I really, really don't want to get pushed into just acoustic guitars. But I'll be honest, my electric guitar content never does well. I think that the electric guitar audience is just very different. And so my audience is mostly, I don't even know what I would say mostly. And I know the analytics, but I don't necessarily think it's helpful to talk about them now. But yeah, like the two audiences, I want to try and help people come together and see that electric guitars are incredibly fun, and there's definitely a place for them in your playing. Now, okay, with this, I thought this thing was a thing that it's not. I thought that this would be, which we had one in the shop at Hometown a couple weeks ago, and I really was surprised at how much fun it was to play. This guitar is meant to be kind of a Swiss Army knife. It can do anything you need it to do. Let me just run through some of the specs. And I will do a review on this, but so this is the PRS semi-hollow. This is the SE series. Has an acoustic pickup inside, and then has the two. Let me double check this. This one has the two. I believe these are 8515 pickups. The 5815s. That's what this says. Yes. That's what this is saying. So anyway, so it's a cool little guitar, and it's supposed to be kind of a Swiss Army knife. It's supposed to be super helpful and diverse, and so it's light. That's the other thing that's really surprising, and it's fun to play. Has a good neck. Has the neck very similar, a bigger U-shaped neck to the 594 that showed yesterday, and I'll play that one again here in a minute after I've restrung it and I gave it a setup, although it had a setup literally 2 days ago. The action was higher than I would prefer, and with the big thumb wheels, it was really easy to change. So anyway, I like the covers on this. I like the finish on this. I like that it's a semi-hollow, but it's not super thick. Like, it still is pretty chunky. And the neck, humana. That's a big... If you're an acoustic guitar player, you would like this neck. It feels like a D18 or a Guild. Maybe not a Guild. It's not as U-shaped as that. This is much more, like, it literally is that shape. Like, of my hand. So if your hands are like my hands, put your hand up and you can compare your hand to my hand. Every now and then I realize that I give genuinely unhelpful perspectives. So unless we've met in person and you've shaken my left hand, you won't know. So I thought that this would be one that would compete with both like a Les Paul-y kind of guitar and a Fender Acoustasonic or a Chet Atkins. It probably competes with all those. I think if it were me, you can run this guitar two different ways. There's two outputs. So for me, I would probably run the acoustic pickup. Well, you can't. You can't run just the acoustic pickup solo. So you would have to remember... I'm glad they don't do it stereo, like Nashville Tellies and stuff. But, yeah, so I guess you'd have to run a 1/4 inch and then just remember your controls. And, but if you had an XY on the floor, so that on certain tunes you'd run into an acoustic pedal board or a DI, and it would give it a much better chance of sounding more like an acoustic guitar. Because the thing is, you heard, it still kind of overdrives a bit when you get into like a tube amp, even if it's an emulation like the Tone Master, it would overdrive. Oh, I can still hear it. I must have turned the volume up. Yeah. What? How is that? Okay. Every now and then I feel like I'm losing my touch, losing grasp with reality. One of the knobs is at like 1. So Okay. Volume, volume. This hand is your hand. This hand is my hand. This is my hand. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I hate that movie. That's my least favorite movie I've ever seen. It felt very traumatic when I saw that when I was in college. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Finish is super cool. The weight is really fun. The neck is comfy for an acoustic guitar player. If you're an acoustic guitar player, I would think that this would probably be more helpful if you had an ABY or an XY switcher pedal, which I do, on the ground. And so if you could then run it as an acoustic guitar for certain jams and then move back for electric guitar stuff. But that requires having a level of sound man out front that I am not accustomed to having. But I also, like, I'm an amateur player for sure. Although I get paid for things, I still feel like an amateur. And when I do, I'm the one that cares most about guitar stuff in most of the situations that I'm playing. So anyway, so that's where I think it might be a little tricky. Okay. Overall, what's my take on this? This is like literally my first impressions of this guitar. Now, I didn't tell you how I got these guitars. I said it yesterday in the video. So yesterday, a couple days ago, PRS reached out, or we've been talking for a couple months. But PRS said, "Hey, are there any guitars in this list that you would like to check out and do some videos? And in exchange for a couple videos, we'll give you one of the guitars." So I get to pick which of these two guitars I want to keep. And right now, just my initial instinct is to keep the other one. And I'll come back to that I'll play that one here in a second. But this is a fun guitar. The scale length is definitely feels like a longer scale length. Oh boy, let me look this up. Wait, what? What is happening? Oh. Nope. Sorry. Sorry for just the public Googling. Okay. So... Guitar Center, 25-inch scale length, of course. So that's a Paul Reed Smith scale length. So it's still shorter than a Fender, longer than a Gibson, a little longer than the 594. So anyway, this is a cool guitar. It takes a lot of brain power to run, and that's what stresses me out. I don't think it sounds better. I like the bitiness of the other one, and I don't think the acoustic guitar tone is that convincing, at least through an acoustic amp, or through an electric guitar amp. But that's an unrealistic expectation. So, throw any questions, comments, or slanderous remarks, accusations, throw those at me here in a second while I swap over to the other guitar. That's cool. Okay. Let me come back over here and see what other questions, comments, slanderous remarks there may have been. Yeah, John, thank you. John says everybody hit the like button. That's super helpful. Jake says black guitars are always cooler for some reason. For that reason, sound better. That's not scientific. No, it might be. It absorbs more light, more energy. All the energy from the universe collects to it and is absorbed by it, and they're within held. That's like the only time you will ever see me playing up high, when I really know that I'm not gonna like. Cool. Well, so both of these, man, I think are winners. So I'm excited for this. Thanks to Paul Reed Smith, and thanks for hanging out on a Saturday afternoon. And I'm gonna go inside and see what's going on. So. I did a lot of videos this week. I think I ended up putting out like 4 or 5 things this week. It won't be that way forever. Probably won't be that way next week. It will not, for sure, be that way. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Jeremy. You are who you are, and who you are matters. And it's people like you and me that fill the world with music and friendship, that invite people to be the best versions of themselves with guitar and music and friendship and kindness. So go forth. Be kind. Love people. Be good to people. And until the world is filled. See you guys. I'm going to noodle for a minute, and then it's all over. That's it. Turn around. Bonus live stream. Thanks, guys. Gals. Thank you. Hey, Kind Corner. Hello from Maine. My name is Ian Hope. I hope you're having a good day. Nice lighting. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Yesterday I had a different light. This one's my good trusty key light. Project for this weekend is putting a lighting grid on the ceiling. I don't think I'm going to get to it, but I think I'm going to get to buy the pieces. That's exciting. Get to buy things to do later. So, all right. Thank you. Love to everyone. Bye.